Nirmit, you can go.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Thank you so much for making it to this wonderful election that we're going to have for this very esteemed club, I would say, because you're all such smart people who are in here, who have so much wisdom to share. We only want that wisdom to be shared more effectively, and I'm sure you're all progressing in that journey. Today, we are gathered here for the elections for the club officer term of July 2023 to December 2023. So our club operates in 6 months periods. We believe that all of us at some point should try leadership. Toastmasters is a communication and leadership platform. It's not an additional task on your plate. If you really look at it the right way, it is a way for you to learn more skills. And of course, you learn the most when you help others grow, right? That's something I very firmly believe in. So that's what today is about. Let me give you a very brief overview of how this is going to work today. We have 7 positions, and for each position, I will call for the nominations and any additional nominations. Any additional nominations will be called for 3 times. After I've called for the nominations 3 times, I will declare the nominations closed. If there are no candidates for a position, the current executive committee will meet at a later point, figure out a candidate, and have separate elections. If there is only one candidate for a position, I will ask the secretary, in which case I think the secretary is not here. Is it, Kahira, or do we have?
Bhavesh is there for now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Hi, Bhavesh. So nice to see you. Okay, since we have our secretary, we are good. I will ask Bhavesh, our secretary, to just cast a vote for that one candidate. So that's more of a symbolic thing that needs to be done. So don't worry, it doesn't mean anything else. It's a symbolic thing that there is one vote for this one person. That means that person is getting elected. Okay, so that's how this will work. If there is more than one candidate, each individual, the one person who already nominated and the new person, each will have to pitch for themselves. It will be a 2-minute pitch. There will be a timer card, gray, that is currently there for the first 1 minute. Then it will turn green, then yellow, then red at 2 minutes. Same like a table topic. The nominations will be in the following order. We will start with President, VP Education, VP Membership, VP Public Relations, then Secretary, Treasurer, and Sergeant at Arms. With that, we will begin our election. So that's the order we are going to follow. Let me begin by the nominations for the role of President. I have received the nominations that are there at the moment. So for the role of President, we have Toastmaster Mansi, who has nominated herself. Is there anybody else who wants to nominate for the role of President? Is there anybody else who wants to nominate for the role of President? Is there anybody else who wants to nominate themselves for the role of President? The nominations for this role are now closed. Secretary Toastmaster Bhavesh, please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Mansi. And officially, we have Toastmaster Mansi as our President-elect. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mansi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharon.
Mansi, we will speak later on. We'll proceed with the elections. Nirmit, you can remove the spotlight from Toastmaster Mansi. Thank you very much. We will now proceed to the elections for the role of VP Education. We have received one nomination from Toastmaster Nupur Badwal. Forgive me if I got the name wrong, Nupur. Nonetheless, that's the one nomination we have received. Do we have any other nominations for the role of VP Education? Do we have any other nominations for the role of VP Education? Do we have any other nominations for the role of VP Education? The nominations are now closed. I request the Secretary, Toastmaster Bhavesh, to please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Nupur Badwal, who is now elected as the VP Education for the upcoming term. Congratulations, Toastmaster Nupur. Thank you. We will now proceed to the elections for the role of VP membership. We have one nomination, which is Toastmaster Naren Yadav. Do we have any other nominations from the floor? Or does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of VP membership? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of VP membership? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of VP membership? We officially close the nominations for VP membership. Toastmaster Bhavesh, Secretary, please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Naren. He is officially the VP membership elect for the upcoming term. Congratulations, Toastmaster Naren. Lovely. We will now move on to the election for the role of Vice President Public Relations. We have received one nomination from Toastmaster Shama Bagla. Did I get the name right, Shama? Okay, all right, thank you. Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Vice President Public Relations? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of VP Public Relations? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of VP Public Relations? The nominations for this are now closed. Toastmaster Bhavesh, please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Shama. He is now the elect for the role of VP Public Relations. Congratulations, Toastmaster Shama. Thank you. We will now move on to the election for the role of Club Secretary. We have received one nomination, which is by Toastmaster Rajni Gupta. Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Club Secretary? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Club Secretary? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Club Secretary? Thank you. The nominations for this role are now closed. Toastmaster Bhavesh, please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Rajni, who is now the elect for the role of Club Secretary for the next term. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rajni. Thank you. We will now move on to the role of Club Treasurer. We have received one nomination, which is Toastmaster Bhavesh Vora. Did I get the name right? Yes, thank you. Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Treasurer? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Treasurer? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for the role of Treasurer? The nominations for this role are now closed. Toastmaster Bhavesh, please cast a vote for yourself for this role. Congratulations, you are now the elect for the Treasurer role for the upcoming term. Thank you. We'll now have the election for the role of the Sergeant at Arms. We have received one nomination from Toastmaster Aditya Dugar. Are there any other nominations for this role? Does anybody want to nominate themselves for this role? Does anybody else want to nominate themselves for this role?
I would like to wish him the best for this nomination.
That was a moment of, oh yay, we're going to have an election. But thank you.
Thank
Does
you.
anybody else want to nominate themselves for this role? No, the nominations for this role are now closed. Toastmaster Bhavesh, please cast a vote in favor of Toastmaster Aditya. This means that he is the elect for the role of the Sergeant at Arms. With this, we have officially come to the end of the elections for speakers, trainers, and coaches Toastmasters Club for the term July 2023 to December 2023. Congratulations to all the elects. I'm sure you're all going to do a great job. My speech or any other speech we will hold on to once we have the election ceremony that is going to begin very shortly. I will now, I see Toastmaster Rajiv is here. Toastmaster Rajiv, good evening. Are
How
you
are
able to?
you?
I'm good, Rajiv. So nice to meet you. And thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for making it in time after your driving. So kind of you to join in spite of the travel. We
You
are
are
beginning.
welcome.
We are now beginning our installation ceremony, which is basically swearing in the people who have now been elected. So we will begin that with the official meeting structure, right? Which is the Sergeant at Arms, presiding officer, and then the installation. So I will welcome our Sergeant at Arms for the day, Toastmaster Rajiv, to kickstart the second half of today's session. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajiv.
Thank you, Rachel, Toastmaster Rachel. You all are welcome to our speakers, trainers, and coaches special weekly meeting where we have organized just a new executive committee for our club. And I just confirm that let us start this meeting. And for any meeting, we have some ground rules to be followed. So please keep your mobile phones on mute. Keep your mic on mute and videos open. Also, we refrain from talking about politics, religion, and sex in our meetings. And we request that whenever you have to speak something in the meeting, please raise your hand and you will be provided an opportunity to talk, and then you can talk. Also, we request that whenever you are going for a while leaving the meeting, please close your videos. And when you start again, please rejoin your video. This will enable us to improve your presence in the meeting. Also, every club has a mission. We also have a mission in our club. We help our members, guests to improve their communication, self-development, leadership qualities, communication qualities, and by practicing skills of improving self-development growth. This opportunity is available to everyone. So with this, I announce that meeting to be opened, and presiding officer Kaira, who is our president currently in the club, and she has really played a very big role in bringing our club to a new level. With her skills and leadership, we have really achieved a lot in this club. And she is trained by international coach Arfin Khan. She has been eager to learn new things and take our coordination, controls, and everything. I would now hand over this to Kaira. Please, Kaira, continue.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajiv, for introducing me, and welcome everyone to our installation of our fourth term of EC. But before we jump into the installation and I call our installation officer, I would like an introduction from Ram Nair. I would like to know how you came to know about our meeting and a little bit about you. Would you be able to unmute yourself? Ram Nair? Ram Nair, would you be able to introduce yourself? Because actually this meeting is only for club members and people who are dear to our club. So would you be able to introduce yourself, or we'll have to remove you from the meeting? All right, with that, over to you, Toastmaster Sharon, who's our area director. And thank you so much again for spearheading the installation process.
My pleasure, Kahira. Once again, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, patient, and encouraging the elects while the election process was happening. It means so much to have club members standing with and behind the leaders, present and future, of course, people in the past as well. So very kind of you all to make it. I will begin in the official sense. Give me a second. Yes. So Zoom Master, Toastmaster Nirmit, who is doing a fabulous job thus far. Toastmaster Nirmit, with Kahira's help and support, could you please spotlight one by one the members of the current executive committee? So Kahira, can you just help call that out for us?
Nirmit, me.
Not the outgoing, sorry, not the incoming,
Incoming.
the outgoing.
Yeah, outgoing. Toastmaster Nirmit, first spotlight me, the outgoing president. Then spotlight Toastmaster Vajanti, who's our outgoing vice president membership, education. Then please spotlight Toastmaster Aditya, who's our outgoing vice president membership. Toastmaster Nirmit, yeah. I don't think we have Toastmaster Ruby in the room. So she was our outgoing VP Then I would like you to spotlight Bhavish is already done. Real quick. Then Naren is also done. I would like to spotlight our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Rajiv.
Yes. Nirmit has just part up speed. Perfect.
Where is he?
He's here. He's here. Yes, perfect. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirmit and Kahira, for helping out with that. I want you all to just raise your right hand. We'll do this the dramatic way. I want you all to just, all the outgoing folks, please raise your right hand. I officially, as of 1st of July 2023, not today, you still have 2.5 weeks to go, but as of 1st July 2023, you will be discharged from all of your responsibilities and duties. Thank you for your excellent service to this club and, of course, Toastmasters as a whole. Thank you so much. Everybody, please give them a huge round of applause, and you can clap for your team and for each other. I'm so glad that I could be there, a small part in your journey in the last few months. You all, in spite of your heavy schedules, made time to make this club going. Please know that in some way or the other, you've impacted other people by ensuring that their growth is prioritized. So thank you so much for all that you did, tried to do. I know some circumstances could have been difficult, but thank you. Thank you so much on behalf of all the folks who are not in this meeting, but do send in their wishes. So thank you. Nirmit, you can take a moment and remove everybody from Spotlight. Ideally, you will have an option to remove everybody from Spotlight. But yeah, you can do it one by one. I mean, you please leave me, forgive me, and leave me on Spotlight. Perfect. Thank you so much. So my role here today is for me to install the new officers in advance for the term July 2023 to December 2023 of speakers, trainers, and coaches Toastmasters. I will briefly state the key responsibilities of each role and to remind the incoming officers of the challenges that lie ahead. Your duties will begin from the 1st of July. The collective challenge is to make, of course, this club one of the best Toastmasters club internationally. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club to distinguished club status in the coming year. Now, Zoom Master, I'm going to request you to spotlight person by person. I will call out their names. You can find them and spotlight them. Okay. By the way, each officer is obligated to attend monthly executive committee meetings, attend club officer trainings held twice a year, which is very, very important. Twice a year, you have training program, please attend that. And try to prepare a successor by the time you leave. Ideally, your goal should be that, right? Talk to people around in your club and find somebody to succeed you. That's your primary responsibility, in fact. Okay. So now, please, when I call out your name, step forward virtually, which means Nirmit will spotlight you, and raise your right hand. And after I read your responsibilities, please acknowledge that you will follow through with them, which means you will say, I will. Right? That's what you will do. So first, we'll have Toastmaster Aditya as Sergeant at Arms. So while you spotlight him, Nirmit, Aditya, you can raise your right hand, and I will start reading out your responsibilities. Please hear out carefully. I know it's just English, but please know that you're holding a very important position. Toastmaster Aditya, as Sergeant at Arms, you arrange the meeting location virtually, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the virtual meeting rooms before the meeting begins, make all relevant educational and PR materials, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, and help the president ensure that the meeting begins on time. Very, very critical. Yes, would you be able to do all of this for your club members?
I will.
Thank you so much. Toastmaster Aditya, you will perform these duties to the best of your abilities, basically. Thank you. With that, Toastmaster Aditya, you're officially going to be our Sergeant at Arms starting next month.
Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Bhavesh, please step forward. As treasurer, you will keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce it when it's time for members to pay dues. So it's your responsibility to reach out to people, ensure that their dues are paid. Collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues properly on time to Toastmasters International. Toastmaster Bhavesh, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability for your club members?
I will.
Right hand, right hand, right hand.
I will.
Perfect. Thank you. Congratulations. You're officially going to be our treasurer starting next month. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Rajni, please step forward with your right hand up. Yes, thank you. Toastmaster Rajni, as secretary, you will maintain an accurate membership roster and attendance, something that Vijay and Kahira will be able to guide you. So please take that from them. You will submit the new club officer list to Toastmasters International by June 30th. In the website, you have to update your team's names, which is again something Kahira will be able to guide you, or you reach out to me. Work with the treasurer to ensure that new member applications reach the Toastmasters headquarters, and work with the treasurer to submit the renewal dues. Basically, everybody pays. So you will ensure that that reaches. And of course, after each meeting of the club, a small club minutes that you can work with the VPPR to post it so that everybody is aware of what happened in the meeting. Toastmaster Rajni, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will do.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajni. Please, a round of applause for Toastmaster Rajni, who is now going to be our secretary after July 1st onwards. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Shama, please step forward with your right hand up. As Vice President of Public Relations, you attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club in the community or organization, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, provide them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests, regularly recognize member achievements through different methods like announcements, newsletters, emails, articles, and things that you can submit for, like newsletters that are going beyond the club, which means that it's a creative role. I hope you're actively participating and pulling more people in. It's not just your responsibility to build that eminence, but yes, please work with the VP membership to make that noise for speakers, trainers, and coaches Toastmasters Club. Will you, Toastmaster Shama, perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Toastmaster Shama. She will be our VPPR starting next term. Thank you. Toastmaster Naren, please step forward with your right hand for the role of VP membership. Toastmaster Naren, you will lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the membership goal of 8 new members, while the VPPR motivates people to visit your club. You motivate the current members to invite more guests, promptly give new member applications and use to the secretary and treasurer, personally greet guests and provide them with guest information, including a membership application. Make sure that each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. And remember to represent your club at area council meetings, which means that as and when guests come in, it's your primary duty to personally reach out to them in chat and check, hey, how did you hear about it? Then you stay on for a minute more to talk about Toastmasters. I want to help you become a better version. So personal element with people outside, more importantly, personal element with people inside. Because VP membership is not just about new people, it's more importantly about the existing people, right? So you will work with your VPPR, you will work with secretary and treasurer so that everybody who has got in touch with Toastmasters has a great experience. So that's your responsibility. Toastmaster Naren, will you do this to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Congratulations, Toastmaster Naren is our VP membership starting July 1st. I now invite Toastmaster Nupur, who is taking up the role of VP Education, to kindly step forward. Toastmaster Nupur, as Vice President Education, you gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their goals, work with club members to keep meetings fun and well run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their application for educational awards promptly. Provide for educational topics at club meetings, such as those for the successful club series. Represent your club at area council meetings, and as the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the president is absent. Which means everything, ideally, it's a role where you learn about planning, organization, and structure. Initial groundwork done makes the role easy, but please know that the members depend on you for their growth. So ideally, just have a framework in place to guide them, set goals like Naren, okay, you want to do 3 speeches, these are the 3 days you will do it, or Sharon, so and so, right? So that will be your primary responsibility. Will you try to do this to the best of your abilities, Toastmaster Nupur? I'm going to ask you to.
Yes, I will.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nupur. Congratulations. Please give her a round of applause. She will be our VP Education in the next term. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Toastmaster Mansi, please step forward with your right hand up. Toastmaster Mansi, as President of Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Toastmasters, you are the Chief Executive Officer. Thus, you will preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the Club Executive Committee. It is your challenge to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding. Very, very important. Supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, your team of club leaders. There is a club officers handbook. Of course, there is an area director, division director, and district officers available. It may not be me at that time because my role ends also on June 30th, but you will have somebody who's there to support you in your way forward. Toastmaster Mansi, please know that you hold a gavel, imagine a virtual gavel that you're holding as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given to you during your term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint, which means you should keep the members in front of you, not you in front of them, right? Toastmaster Mansi, as a member of Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Toastmasters, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive committee team and club members to make your club a distinguished club this year?
Yes, I agree. I will serve at my best of my abilities as a president. So,
Thank you. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mansi, for being elected as the president of Speakers, Trainers, Coaches Toastmasters Club for the upcoming term. Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Club, Toastmasters Club. Please, everybody, now this is for you all, don't think you can just sit back. No, no, no. If the executive committee is important, you are even more important, in fact. So this is for everybody who is in this meeting. Please raise your right hand because you also have an oath that you're supposed to give. I would request you all to quickly unmute yourself and just hear me out very, very clearly. Yes, thank you. Your officer team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each of you. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your officer team to make your club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, we do.
yes.
We do.
Yes, we do.
Should I be recording this so that I show this 3 months from now? No, no, that's just sad. I won't do that. I trust you all to do this, that your faces will keep smiling and they'll keep coming back in meetings. By the authority vested in me as your area director, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmaster officers installed in these respective club offices, and the club in itself is installed. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the club, to the executive committee of the Speakers, Trainers, and Coaches Toastmasters Club. Please welcome your leaders for the upcoming term. Thank you so much. I have a very short message. Like I said, everybody in this club is powerful. I request you all to be selfish in your goals in a way that you're able to help each other grow. Right? Don't put yourself ahead all the time, but put yourself in a way that somebody else grows out of you. This is an amazing community. Make sure you make the best out of it. Having friends in Toastmasters means your network is huge. Imagine you can call up Toastmaster Naren, Kahira, Shama at any point in the middle of the night and say, I need help. That's kind of where you want to get to. You get to trouble each other. So please be there for each other. Make the best out of this platform. Try to see it as a way for yourself to grow and not as an additional task. And at any point of time, if you need anything, you can always reach out to me. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the club for all its victories and milestones in the past year, and to the club officers. With that, I officially am going to zip. And I just want to give a moment for Toastmaster Mansi, who's our incoming president, to share a few thoughts, only a few thoughts, after which she can hand it over to our presiding officer to close. Toastmaster Mansi, incoming president, over to you for your thoughts. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharon, for conducting the whole election and the installation ceremony. As a president, I would like each and every member to feel as a group. So we are here to meet, grow, and learn with fun. So let's keep going. We've been doing that since past. Also, since it's an online only club, we have different challenges. So let's work together and keep going, keep learning, keep giving our projects pathways, and not treat it as a place where there's a difference in XCOM and different members. Just a place to learn, make mistakes, and keep on. That's it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mansi. Now I would like a picture of all the incoming EC members. So Toastmaster Nirmit, you've already spotlighted Toastmaster Mansi. Now spotlight Toastmaster Nupur. Like add her. Now add in Toastmaster Naren. Now add in Toastmaster Shama.
I forgot to ask to click a picture, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Fine. Please add in Toastmaster Shama. Next is Toastmaster Rajni. Toastmaster Bhavesh. And Toastmaster Aditya.
I want to take a moment to just call out that there is one more person who's going to be part of this group. In Toastmasters, we don't just leave you to your roles and you figure out. Of course, you're going to reach out. Please take this month to reach out to your past EC role member and take the KT, that is a corporate term, but basically knowledge transfer and challenges, how to navigate documents and all these things. I'm sure it's not too boring, but please do that. We have an additional role in every EC, which is called the immediate past president, who is as much a part of the team. So don't think that Kahira is just leaving you and running away. She's still part of this. Sorry, Kahira, or Gay Kahira. So please, may I request Toastmaster Nirmit, our wonderful Zoom master, to spotlight Kahira also, because immediate past president is a legit role that is there as part of every EC. So yes, now you can officially go to speaker view and click that picture.
Okay, everyone smile. Toastmaster Bhavesh, look at the camera, please.
People who are not on Spotlight also can smile, even if the picture is not for you. You can still smile.
Yes.
Yeah,
Aira,
you
one
can
thing, I have a gavel. If I can grab it and then
Go, run, go get it. Go run fast.
Sure.
You have 2 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
look at the immediate past president ordering, huh? No, I'm kidding.
I also
She's
have a
sweetheart.
gavel. Should I bring it?
Oh my God, run. Go and get it.
Have it right.
And hand it over, virtually hand it over.
Virtually hand it over, yeah. I want to ask why you have
Mansi, you hide yours. When she passes, then you bring yourself.
Yeah.
Can you guys see it?
Put it in front of your nose, then we'll
Off
see it.
then.
Put it in front of your nose, then we'll see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Mansi, I hand this gavel to you.
You Toastmaster Khaira, I take it from you.
Yep. Yes. Now you can take the picture.
Toastmaster Mansi, hold your gavel up, please. Full time. Now one group picture, since we have everyone here mostly. And now everyone smile. Toastmaster Rashi, I know you're in another meeting, but if you can just switch your camera on for 2 seconds, so I can take the picture and we can have you as well. Because you're currently our IPP. Toastmaster Rashi,
There.
she's there. Okay, she's attending a workshop or something today, so
Okay, we'll paste her picture in.
Toastmaster Bhavesh, I'm sure you're happy that it got over by this time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharon. Okay, now
Awesome.
since we have everyone here, I have a few questions which I would like to ask you guys. So if you all can stay on camera, and Toastmaster Bhavesh, if you can at least stay here till 45, it would be great. Okay, so one thing I wanted to ask you guys is
Do you need me to be here?
if you want to be here.
I'll be on mute and off camera. Please continue.
If you have any suggestions, please unmute yourself. Okay, so I was having a discussion with somebody recently, and she said that we are calling ourselves speakers, trainers, and coaches, Toastmasters, which might prevent us from getting new members who really want to join our club. But the speakers, trainers, and coaches title is coming in the way. So we were thinking of renaming ourselves to STC Plus. So if you guys are okay with that, raise your virtual hands.
What about the word Toastmasters? Are we not
Sorry,
adding that?
STC Toastmasters Plus. Sorry, I as VP pair should know that. Ex-VP pair. STC Toastmasters Plus.
Any other
Exactly. Any
names
other
that we're
name?
offering? Yeah, we'd like to know a few more.
Is everyone else thinking, or they are in two minds? What is happening? Toastmaster Nupur, Toastmaster Vijay, Naren, Rajni, Jeet, Pragati, Bhavesh, Mansi. Do you all have any point? Do you all want to share anything of
We
why?
are trying to listen if we have any other suggestion, better suggestion.
If there are any better suggestions, please unmute yourself and say it. Anyone?
Aditya, think of something creative. Nupur, think of something creative. I'm sure both of you all have that kind of.
We are so biased. No, new people, new members, I think could add more value in this
And
situation.
Met, you think out of the box every time.
Shama,
Yeah, Shama, of course.
Have any names?
Mansi, and yeah.
Okay, guys, we have like. Anyone has a time here? Yeah, Mansi, you were saying?
I was saying if we don't have any new, then we can go with the current suggestion.
Okay.
But what I am thinking, I mean, this is such an important decision.
Exactly.
If we
Yes.
take
Yeah.
this, I mean, now we have got this idea. I think we can come up. You can give it at least a week time.
Yeah, it's too
Because-
hastily. You can't take a decision.
You're changing.
hastily
You're
on
talking
this.
about full identity name change.
Exactly.
So give
It's
it
an
a
identity
thought.
change.
Let's not
So-
rush it. Let's not make it into a
I agree.
mark activity.
I agree.
Offline,
Yeah.
I think we can
Yeah.
contribute, and then when we meet up next week, we can freeze this.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Agreed.
Sure.
Yeah, because one thing is for sure, it's becoming too long. Speakers, trainers, and coaches, Toastmasters.
STC Toast Inclusivity Toastmasters Club or STC Toastmasters
So let's
Inclusivity
brainstorm on the group only, on
Yeah.
STC group, STC Rockers group maybe.
Club. Yeah.
So we can
Maybe
brainstorm.
we can come with a better suggestion on the group, and next time when we meet, we can have another round of vote. Yeah.
I agree.
Cool. Another thing, this is again, we'll put to vote later on if need be. But there are a lot of people who weren't, who we've not been seeing on Wednesdays because either they have work or something else. So would you all want to change the date of our meeting? That's one question I have with regards to this. The second question is, it split our meeting into two. So we generally have one meeting on Wednesday, which has everything. That is our prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. So we would have one day which has, the prepared speakers and the evaluation part, and the next day or another day in the week, the table topics. And if anyone is not able to attend on a Wednesday and they still want to give a speech, they can give it on the other day as well.
Kyra, I think we should leave these decisions to new committee.
No, this is just a vote I want to take. It'll be I've spoken to Mansi about this actually before.
First, let us take a call. I suggest we take a call who all cannot, because see, we've all made arrangements according to Wednesday 8 p.m. So first take a call who all cannot come at this time.
Okay, good idea. So all the people who cannot make it on Wednesday, raise your virtual hands. The others, put it down. Mansi, would you like to run this part?
Yeah, I guess the question is clear. So who all are not able to attend on Wednesdays and want to change the day and the time, please raise your hands. I think, Kyra, we have Pragati. Okay, then that answers, Kyra. We have to change the time and the day.
See,
Pragati.
I just want to add something which I've spoken to Kyra. Wednesday is the same time, we have the Rotary Means Business meeting. So twice a week, like the second and the fourth Wednesdays. So that means I'll attend for 2 Wednesdays. And for those 2 Wednesdays, I prefer to go there. Otherwise, I'm missing out on that, which is your business development.
Mansi, other 2 people who won't be able to attend is Rashi and Bhavesh.
Yeah.
On Wednesday.
Whether we have 4 people who are not always present on Wednesday, right? Yeah. And who all are here? Prakriti, Bhavesh, and Vijay. So what would you suggest a second time? I mean, what can be an alternative time and day? It suits you or?
If I may say something, Wednesday actually, even for me, becomes the middle of the day, and most of the meetings, in case if we have, or if the team plans to go out anywhere, it happens on a Wednesday. So that is the reason why a lot of times, because I'm in the HR department and we have to be with the business whenever that we go out, whatever if they're for team dinners. And that is one reason I'm not able to attend on Wednesday most of the time. So I'm not quite sure what is feasible for everybody, but I would just like to check if Monday is a good time. I know it's beginning of the week, and to a lot of people, it might be the busiest day. So if not, we can go by the majority.
Monday, how prepared will we be after weekend, and are we ready to prepare meetings and everything just after a weekend? Saturday, Sunday, generally people have, those who are working. Those who are not, they might manage.
So for me,
we can have a raise of hands on this also. Monday, how many of us are okay?
Neha, is it only Monday? Can you suggest any other day apart from
Friday? Friday also, I think.
Friday would work for me.
Thursday?
Yeah, Friday. No, Thursday we have our STF meets.
Either Monday or Friday.
Yeah, Friday is okay.
Friday? Can we do that on Friday?
Friday will not be possible.
Pragati is not free on Friday, I think.
No, Friday is fine for me. I
Okay.
was just concerned about the time because it starts at 6 p.m. in Dubai, which is sometimes still a client meeting time for me. So if we could just push it by maybe half an hour at 6:30 p.m. my time would be 8 p.m. No, sorry. If you could
8:30.
push it to 7 p.m. my time, it would be 8:30 p.m. your time in India.
If it's going to be Friday, I would rather suggest we stick to Wednesday itself.
Can I
Would
suggest
also,
something else?
yeah, Kaira, please go ahead.
How about a weekend day? Does anyone want to keep it on the weekend?
Please avoid weekend
To
because
avoid weekend.
Cool.
avoid weekend because everything is planned. All events are planned around weekends. So half the time people would not be there.
I also prefer Monday if Monday is good.
Monday we can go or Friday. Let's just have a collective discussion here. How many up for Monday?
We can still go by Wednesday if we can stick with Wednesday.
For Monday. 4.
Monday.
So how many for Monday?
All are for Monday, Wednesday. For me, both are same.
Mansi, Monday.
8 people for Monday.
Mansi, include you.
I'm good with Friday.
Same here. I'm good with Friday.
Please don't make it Friday. Either make it Monday or Wednesday, or we can stick with Wednesday.
Tuesday, everybody is okay. Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'm fine. I think we can have.
Tuesday, only till 9. I'm available only till 9. So if it exceeds beyond 9, I'm not available.
We can do one thing. We can have the days of the week mentioned and put it in the group and let everybody.
Yeah,
vote
we
for
take a
the day.
poll.
Yes,
We
that
can
should
put
be-
it as a
But
poll.
I was about to suggest that same. Thank you, Shama, for that. 2 things. One is for name. We'll wait for next week meeting. Let's come up with more creative names because it's true that we have our identity. It shouldn't be changed in one single meeting in a go. Second thing, we should also wait with the poll. How many of us are okay on Monday and Friday? I mean, or Friday, or we should stick to Wednesday.
all days of the week. I think the poll, if you're conducting, then conduct it for all days of the week. So
Okay,
you guys-
let's do that way.
All weekdays, or do you want me to add weekends as well?
add everything, Kaira. Don't leave so that you get a fair amount of idea. It'll be a
Cool.
perfect decision.
Yes.
Cool.
No, it
Based
will
on
always
my-
be divided decision.
But,
If everybody has a choice of one vote,
it
then
will
somebody
not-
will give Wednesday. So you will have 7
Difficult,
votes for every day. So you will
That's
never
why.
be able
That's
to.
why I have had
Let us
that.
have two options.
We'll have a ratio.
We have
I
two
mean-
options. I think we can
No,
go ahead
ratio with
Monday.
1 or 2 vote will not be sufficient. We have done this in the past for changing the
See,
day and time. It has never
Wednesday is
happened.
going to stay there. It's not that we are doing away with Wednesday. What we are planning is maybe we can have 2 Wednesdays.
No,
maybe
I
the
don't
first-
agree with 2 meetings, even for, means we are extended 1.5 to 1.5, 40 minutes, 5
No,
minutes.
no,
Now
no,
we are
no,
extending
Rajiv, you're
2
not
days.
understanding. Let me complete
No, I am
what
understanding
saying.
very well. You are
I'm
saying
saying
2
2
meetings.
Wednesdays and 2 alternative days. So we are going to have 1 meeting per week. That's not going to change.
But
We
that
have
will
to have-
confuse everyone.
No, why should it confuse? If we're having first and third Wednesday
Yeah.
and have Friday, the
Okay, for
second and
me
the
it's
fourth
okay. You
Friday. It's
decide
as
what you
simple
want
as
to
that.
decide.
It's very simple.
Okay, let's just open the poll and we'll go with the Wednesday. Kaira, you keeping every day open?
Okay, cool.
No. Kaira, we will not be able to conclude this.
True.
Because-
Okay, so let's pick 3 days to.
They have a point. We won't be able to conclude.
How about Tuesday if Monday doesn't work? If, or maybe earlier. I know Nirmit after night will not be available. So can we do Tuesday earlier?
Monday, who is not at all comfortable? Monday, somebody who is not at all comfortable.
Yes, Neha, let's just stick to these 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And
Please
have
don't do
the
Friday.
consensus. Yeah.
Please don't do Friday.
I have a suggestion. When you're taking a poll, instead of taking which days are suitable, take which day is not suitable.
Yes,
just-
exactly. That's what.
Makes sense.
By elimination.
No. That is very important because people will come up. Otherwise, if they have a really genuine engagement, they can suggest, no, this is not working. Like Nirmiti is saying and Vijay is saying, so we'll know our conflicts. Based on that, we can adjust, right?
Why I'm saying don't do Fridays is because most of the times, because corporates try to give holiday on Friday or a Monday. So people try to go, if they have to go on a long weekend, it is planned on a Friday morning. And that is the reason I'm saying go
Yes, I
to
agree.
Fridays. Because for any holidays that cannot be given in the middle of the week, we try to club it at the end or at the end of the week or beginning of the week. So people get a long weekend. I'm not sure if this happens in the other organizations as well.
No, it's not that they're trying to, people are trying to make it, long weekend by taking off on Fridays or Mondays. So that is an issue.
See, this is a family altogether, no pressure, but yes, people do plan for Mondays and Fridays with the long weekend. So that is why I am also refraining. If not, then Tuesdays we'll see. But let's just open first pool without weekends.
Okay.
Not
No
possible.
decision is taken in a hurry. We'll take the consensus and then we'll.
So we've got 2 polls, one for the name, but that will be later on. But till people keep putting their suggestions in our STC Rockers group. So then we can at least have a list of names which we can vote on later on.
So the poll is happening now or?
No, the polls are not happening now.
Not right now. You will receive the Kyra. That's your planning, right? On the group, on the WhatsApp group.
Are the all members there today?
We have a few people missing.
So then we can collect later on data because we will not get everybody. You'll
Let
be,
me do
after
one thing.
everybody, please answer the poll. Please answer the poll. Kyra, you know this.
I know.
So many people are there. Let us do it. Jo ho raha hai, kaam kar lo.
Give me a minute. I will set the poll up right now. Just give me 1 second.
But also we can consider this, that people who are not there today, they might be having a problem with the Wednesday. That is why they haven't turned up. So they're very important for us. We cannot
No. We are not concluding. We'll connect with them and, at least we will get the picture of all those who are here.
Majority.
Then two, three people will be left. We can connect with them and ask them and, add to the poll. But at least so many are there, we'll get, otherwise it becomes very difficult. Kahira knows it, how difficult it is. Please answer the poll, please answer the poll, please reply, and then she'll be sending individual messages. So a small thing becomes a big task.
I agree, Nirmit, and that's what I heard from Kyra today morning. I know the challenges, so let's do it right away. And those who are left, we'll connect.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I'm launching the poll. Please let me know when you can see it. Just give me 1 second.
What is our strength?
We are
70?
Right now, and short of 3 more.
No, but usually we are 17.
17. No. Right now we're 17.
Kahira, in this poll, it's saying I'm okay Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm okay in all 3 days.
Okay, which is the best? Let me edit it.
You say I'm not okay on Monday. I'm not okay on Tuesday.
Achha.
I'm not okay on Wednesday. Like that, you keep it.
Okay, 1 second.
So now avoid Monday and Friday. So take Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm not okay with this. And then 4th option you can keep. I'm okay with all 3.
Okay, give me last. What are the days which I should put in the poll?
So Monday, Friday, we're trying to avoid because people like to club them as long weekends. So you can say I'm not okay on Tuesday. I'm not okay on Wednesday. I'm not okay on Thursday. And I'm okay on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 4 options.
Let me just do one poll first of the I'm not okays.
No, in that only you add, na, because I'm not okay mein agar mera kuch bhi nahi hai, to I'll put I'm okay with all 3.
Okay, got it.
And then we will do Ina Mina Mina Mo. That is what
I was just expecting Chama
I used to ask her.
I was just expecting Chama to come up with some
Okay, can you just repeat the dates one
student
last time?
stuff.
Guys, can you just repeat the days one last time? Monday, Wednesday, and
No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Cool.
And the fourth option is I'm okay on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Okay, I have launched the poll. I'm launching the poll. Wait, let me go back.
Nirmit, Kaira only told me. I always used to tell her that, look, I have multiple choices. Now, what do I answer in the poll? She only taught me, do ina, mina, mina. So that is what I was saying.
So I have to catch hold of Kaira then.
Wait, 1 second. Where is this?
Tyra, again, I am okay.
I know. I had typed it in.
Take your time.
I mean, it is reminding me of Johari window. I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Wait 1 second. What is going on?
Kaira is highly positive person.
I know now.
Not in a.
Now let's see whether how it looks. Wait 1 second. Huh?
Everyone already has expressed Monday, Friday is not good. So putting them in the quiz.
No,
It's the previous one that's getting launched again and again. She's trying for the new one.
Even if you are adding fourth option with the 3 options, if everybody is not okay on Monday and Friday, what is the point of adding the option?
No. The 3 options are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Just give me 1 second, guys.
If you are facing any challenge, call it out.
Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, Tuesday. Not okay. Nirmit is not okay with Tuesday. Anyone else?
Let's follow this. Let's do a thumbs up, everybody.
So this is for not okay on Tuesday.
Nirmit, your hand is up. So you're saying you're
not okay.
Okay. Mansi, can you go ahead with the other 2?
Yeah. So other 2 is I am not okay with Wednesday.
Neha, it would also be Rashi. It would also be Bhavesh.
Have you checked with him?
Rashi has a workshop every Wednesday. I think Bhavesh also has it. He had told me. We can confirm again with Bhavesh.
Now, the last option is I am not okay meeting on Fridays.
Repeat that.
We have one. Kaira, you're counting.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
I am not okay meeting on Fridays.
Or Thursday.
Yeah, I'll come to Thursday also. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
So, Kaira, what is the count now? Not okay. Which day is fine?
So Friday is out completely. It's between Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, Nirmit is not there. Wednesday, as of now, Sneha is not there, but Rashi and Bhavesh had told me on a call that they would not be there.
Tuesday,
Can we make it earlier?
Tuesday, I have a hard stop at 9 o'clock.
All Tuesdays, is it? Week, all
Yes, all
months.
All Tuesdays.
Vijay has got.
Yeah, we also,
maybe
our
two.
apprentice starts from 7, it finishes around 8:30. 8:30.
On Thursday?
9. Thursday is out totally. Thursday 8:30
is
say
out
it starts. Thursday it starts from 8:30. Till 8:30 I'm fine on Thursday.
We still have somebody who wants to meet on Thursday. We can have a count. No. So that's out.
I've launched the new program and I kept it on Thursdays, keeping Wednesdays off.
No. Then Thursday is anyways out. So no question of Thursday and Friday. Now we are left with only
Wednesday and Tuesday.
let's quickly do that also.
Okay,
How many of us are okay with meeting on Tuesday? One.
just keep your hands up till I tell you because I'm making a note.
Sorry, I missed something. I'm sorry.
Are you okay with meeting on Tuesday?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
So, Shama, you can put your hand down. Rajiv ji, you can put your hand down. I can put my hand down. Nukur, you can put your hand down. Naren, you can put your hand down. Aditya, you can put your hand down. Sneha, you can put your hand down. Rajiv ji, you can put your hand down.
But if you're taking account for Tuesday, I think considering Nirmit's situation, you will also have to relook at the timing. So you can check on the timing as well.
You can finish the meeting by 9, I'm fine.
I don't think so.
Yes, even I go for that. We finish the meeting by 9, so that is very much suitable.
So then that would mean that we start the meeting at 7:30.
That's fine. I think half an hour can be managed. We'll have to take a poll on that. I mean,
7:30 or 7, because then I think they'll also need some buffer time to have food and then go for the next thing.
if we are breaking it into 2, then we can conclude this meeting earlier. If we are not breaking it into 2, then it's going to be very lengthy. Extremely lengthy.
So are we planning to have 2 meetings in a week?
No.
That'll be
I think let's go one by one. Let's finish this part at least. Then
Tuesday, 7 p.m. I'm fine.
Yeah. So that way we'll be able to be by 8:30 we'll be done, right? Max to max.
Yeah. So take a call on Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
I cannot come on Tuesdays at all because Arfin Khan, we have a apprentice that day from 7. So Tuesday I'm out totally. Now I'm not going because of my eyes, but once from July I'll have to start attending.
So then Tuesdays away, back to Wednesdays.
Yeah. Back to square one, right? so what I'm suggesting.
Okay, so let's try and figure out what is the challenge with
Monday.
No, not Monday. What is the challenge with who all are not able to come on Wednesdays?
It's a
Sneha.
timing.
Sneha, Rashi, and Bhavesh.
No, so is it a regular thing? Sneha, is it a regular thing that you have your meetings?
No,
Or
it's not.
how occasional is it?
It's occasional. Wednesdays is fine. It's just the timing 7:32. It goes on till I think 9:30. Sometimes it even goes to 10, I believe. So can we?
So how often is that?
No, I'm saying my meeting is not often. It's not often. I can attend on a Wednesday. It's just that by the time I get home and attend the meeting, that is where I have to coordinate in office with regards to the transport.
No, where are you situated? Which part of the world?
Bangalore.
So that's India only, right? Okay. No, I was thinking some other time zone you're talking of. So Wednesday is like, once a month, once in 2 months that you have your meets.
Yeah. So I can attend on a Wednesday. It's not a problem.
You can attend, no?
Yeah.
So now we are left with Rani, Roop Lakshmi and
Yeah, they and Bhavesh, they are the only 2 people. I can come on Wednesdays, maybe the ones I miss out 1 or 2 days, one Wednesday maybe in the month.
so Roop Lakshmi, her own sessions are there on that day.
Yeah.
She has some paid workshops which she has paid for. She's doing some courses.
When is that
For how many Wednesdays?
Sorry?
When is that course getting over?
Yeah.
I forgot to ask her that. Just I know she has.
Because if just one month is left in the course, then it doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'll speak to, maybe we can speak to Rashi, Bhavesh, and I think Pragati, what did she say? She was okay with Wednesday? Or did she have
Only things he wanted us to extend by half an hour. Otherwise, he was okay.
Yeah, because of the Dubai timing. She
Yeah,
said I
time
have
zone.
started later,
Time
8:30.
difference. Yeah.
She said started 8:30.
And I think we should check with them separately and how often they can attend. That's the
Yeah. So how many are you going to miss? Like for Tuesday, Vijanti is going to miss all Tuesdays. For me, 9 o'clock is a hard stop on all Tuesdays.
She can ask Rashi and Bhavesh about Wednesday.
And I think let's stick to, I mean, my suggestion, I'm open to changes also. You know, we all have made adjustments to
Yeah,
our
let's
own
stick to Wednesday.
schedules
We can't
because
make
of
it. We can't
Wednesdays.
make it for that.
We have made, you know, all adjustments. So I also, in my sessions also, I don't, evening sessions, months, you know, Wednesdays I keep off. So I don't keep it. So I have, you know, planned it accordingly. And I think most people have planned it accordingly.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
we can't keep on
Yeah.
changing.
we join a club because we make ourselves available at that time. We
Yeah.
have a proper schedule. But if somebody is not available, we need to check with them what we can do for them. That's what
Yeah,
I
half an hour timing here and there, still we can, you know, work on. But otherwise, let's try and figure out, because most people have worked out their schedules around this time and this
Yeah.
day. So let's continue.
And one more thing, I just wanted to take your opinion here. Maybe very naive or silly, but it is like many people from other clubs, they come and as guests and experience, learn, and maybe they speak, practice here in our club. So from our club, somebody who is not able to attend on any of the Tuesday or Wednesdays, they can go. That will help them network also, and then learn from other clubs also. There are multiple clubs, so just in case they miss on one of the Wednesdays of a month, they can, options will be there to network with others and then still keep on going on their pathways.
Yeah, very good suggestion that, you know, keep 1 or 2 Wednesdays is there, if like once in 2 months or so. So then instead of changing whole club's timing, everything, you know, they can attend some other maybe weekend club or anything of that sort, if they, you know, so wanted for their soul to experience Toastmasters.
It will help both actually.
That reminds me of one more thing, what Anand said in Jubilance. He said, Nirmit, please, you know, take this to your president and let's organize more of joint club meetings, because we get more exposure. Like when we did Kahira, where's Kahira? Oh, she's here. Okay. So when we did with that Lucknow club, you know, something new opened up, that how they are presenting the evaluation. They're all using PPTs. So we always, you know, we are used to our way of doing it. When we go to different clubs,
Best
you know,
practices we will learn.
Exposure, how people are doing things. And we can, you know, improve as a club.
This will also help us move out of our comfort zone, and that is the idea.
Yes.
When we are focusing on holistic growth, development, leadership, networking. So it will definitely help. So somebody like Viji was saying, 2 Wednesdays she has conflict, so she can definitely go and represent our club in other clubs.
So she has conflicts in Wednesdays.
2 Wednesdays. 2 Wednesdays.
2 Wednesdays.
Oh. And what time to what time?
On 2 Wednesdays, she has Rotary Club meetings. First and fourth or something.
Second and fourth.
Second and fourth. So Viji, do you buy this idea, Viji?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, for me, it's no big deal. Yeah.
No, it's not like just you're compromising. I think this is bringing in a new opportunity altogether.
Coming for 2 days here and gaining the kind of, the vibes that I get from here, I think that is more than enough for me.
So Vijay, is it the exact same time, 8:30 to 9:30?
It starts from 7:30. It starts from 7:30 and it goes on to, dinner and everything. Like, it's a big thing. It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
So like tweaking the time also won't. make any difference to you.
2 Wednesdays we will have this challenge.
Yeah, I can go to for one of them, like I don't have to go for both. I can go for one. So for the others, I can come here because ये तो घर में बैठे है ना, virtual है, so it's easier for me. That I have to travel, I have to go to that club and then, that whole paraphernalia. So I'll go for one of them. So it's okay, it's fine.
So one Wednesdays you would miss.
Yeah, one Wednesday, you all will have to
Miss you.
I won't say miss me, but
We will miss
my
you. A
absence.
personality like you is
Of
definitely
course.
missed.
I am
Accept
with
my
Nirmit.
absence.
I am with Nirmit.
Me too.
It's very sweet of you. Yeah.
So in a month, we cannot do like twice on a Wednesday and twice on a Monday or something like that. We'll have to stick to one day itself.
That is actually we have like Nirmit was saying, no, we have tuned to this kind of thing, and Wednesday. So Wednesday come, it is like I
Yeah,
have
it's
no
mental.
other. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is easy also. Otherwise, every week we have to see this is third or fourth. That we
Yeah.
have to
You
adjust.
By
schedule
chance
it.
miss हो जाएंगी meetings. By chance miss हो जाएंगी. Not planned. And Mansi's work will be more.
Mansi and Nupur both.
And Shama.
ये
Shama.
Wednesday meeting है. ये Wednesday meeting
No,
है.
no. Now, the worst thing is, which I want to say, because everybody is here, guys, this is not a personal birthday party which somebody is requesting you to come and attend.
Exactly.
People, no, hear me out. People don't respond on the messages, which is extremely rude.
But
Extremely
Nupur,
rude. You
Nupur,
might, sir,
now
do
messages
this
have started
jawab
going too many messages, too
I know
many
that.
queries. So that is not possible
But you know,
for everyone.
it's not about you. I'm sure the message is going to whoever I'm trying to say. At least acknowledge the message. Acknowledge it. If you have to say no, say no. No big deal. Yes, no, bol do. Somebody is waiting. Oh my God, I have 6 people, and out of this 6 people, it's too much of follow-up for no rhyme or reason.
I agree.
It is not at all required.
I completely
And you know, when you are planning Monday meeting, this person who is planning and doing all the back end work, his or her weekend is completely gone. Saturday, Sunday, instead of spending, which is completely family time, I personally don't keep any of my sessions on Saturday, Sunday. Unless somebody has really requested, he's a working person and they say, yeah, I'm only available. So if you have a meeting on Monday, Saturday, Sunday, this is what you're doing. You're chasing same people. So it's quite.
I agree. I
quite
agree.
painful.
Kyra has been doing that. And the person loses her or his life, right? So that's not the way it should be. I agree.
Yeah, let's all be responsible. And my one suggestion is there to see continuously, like, if this thing, one person or 2 people is continuously repeating the same thing. So what you can do is every time you keep a message, put a poll also. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So if somebody is continuously not replying, then that person should be called and say, why are you not replying? Oh, I mean, at least reply. Because, many others, they see the message. So many people don't even know that they're supposed to reply. They see the message, theek hai, message aa gaya, samajh aa gaya. But they don't know, they don't get any this thing, you have to reply.
I will suggest that we keep all these messages for the evening. At least we prepare 1 or 2 messages. They comes around 6:37. Then it is good. Everybody will respond. But during the day, it is very easy to ignore because we are busy in doing other things.
One is people don't respond out of ignorance also, because they don't know they're supposed to. They're not used to. See, everybody is not used to this digital kind of a thing that, okay, you have to put an emoji as a response.
No.
A thumbs up or anything.
It's a specific question that, Nimrit, are you available? Are you doing this week? Should I take you, put your name on this role? This is a very specific question. There is nothing you don't understand, whether you're supposed to say yes or no.
No. I thought you're saying a combined message for everybody.
No. I'm not talking about that. Then we get into one-on-one, and there's so much of follow-up. I've been doing this for 3 months, so I know.
Nupur, if it is a message for one-to-one, then why should we put in the group? Let it go to that person only.
नहीं सर, मैं 1-to-1 की ही बात कर रही हूँ, मैं ग्रुप की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ.
Okay.
1-to-1 में तो acknowledge कर लो कम से कम.
That I agree.
क्योंकि ये ना, ये 3 महीने से ये बड़ा पेन चल रहा है, इसलिए मैंने I spoke to Kyra and I said let's address this यार. Oh, everybody is mature and they are
is
here.
that person here? Otherwise, we are talking of somebody.
Let's not get into.
If the person is not here, then there's no point discussing.
No, that person is very much here, but let's not go there. So I hope the message is clear.
Okay.
If I have done, I think it was not intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there is
तुम तो सबसे पहले जवाब देते हो, उसमें तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है.
Sorry, 1 minute नुपुर, आप जो बोल रहे हो ना, if there is no response, take this as no. नहीं है, मतलब what else?
Why should we take
People should say no.
no
People
response?
should say no. So
Say
let's
no.
make it.
You can't type no. At least you can type
Guys,
two alphabets, no?
This kind of 10 minutes, no, we need in our every week meeting, because this is where we have our bonding, because we go out of our routine and that we know. Now Nirmit is asking where is Sneha from. I think this is not something we expect. Yeah,
I didn't know that, because
no, that's actually we should know, and that's why I'm
it's
saying
not
with this
expected
bonding.
to remember the names.
No, we should have this kind of bonding. Actually, we are
It's not
one
possible
club.
to remember details about everybody, so benefit of doubt to everyone.
I'm just saying, that kind of bonding we should have. Like when we were here at the Jubilance, I, Nimit, Mansi were there, Umesh was there for some time. So this is our identity. We were together as a family. It gives us comfort. This is our family. Okay, so we should know much more.
We had a lot of chit chat now.
Honestly,
Can we close the meeting?
Honestly, when I'm not very good with facts, so my factual memory is not that great. So if someone doesn't remember, I can understand.
Kyra, can we finish the meeting now?
Yeah.
Can we? Yes. Can we? Are we done? Yes.
No, but it's okay. Nupur, very valid point if you have brought it up. I think after every meeting, we should slowly, streamline the processes so that, any such thing, instead of, you struggling for 3 months and act like we didn't even know that you're struggling for 3 months.
Yes, and that ask Kyra, because two of us are Wednesday meeting khatam hui, Thursday your job starts for next Wednesday, and it
this should not happen
till Tuesday.
This
So
should
I'm
not
telling
happen.
her, this is not done, yaar. We need to put some system and process. What is this?
So Napur, now you are in charge. You put systems. We all will follow.
Great.
Earlier, we don't have. If you are saying there's no system, so nobody is following. You put the system, everybody will follow in. So you start a day
Nupur,
before.
are you using that @ symbol?
Yes.
She's using.
Everything.
Because
What
then,
I suggest,
the person cannot miss.
Major fight is for role players.
Yes,
So
very.
let us suggest system which will help in identifying the role players one day after the meeting. Then you start following up day before the meeting.
True.
For this thing. See, I think we should have a system that everybody gets certain role every time, because we are a small club. Ya to bolna padega. Either you're doing a speech or you're taking a role.
See, Kyra knows that we had a system when we closed the meeting. We used to ask everyone, what role would you like to take? And so then once we got those few people agreeing to certain roles, then we reached out to others.
So it should be part of our up to 9:30. This should be like by design, that should be their last 5 minutes for the role. And 9:30, we can have a hard stop, because after that, many of them will leave the session.
All right, excellent suggestion.
Kyra wants to add something.
Guys.
Please
so
let
for
Kyra
next
add.
meeting, let me ask you for these roles, and please raise your hands. We are looking for a timer. We are looking for language evaluator, our counter, Zoom master. Please keep raising your hands. Who's nominating themselves for which role?
I have a suggestion. Can I give a suggestion? It will be a more structured thing. Okay. So what you can do is, we know which 4 Wednesdays what is happening. Okay. Everybody knows their own schedule at least a month in advance. You can make a form in which, everybody has to take two days some role. Everybody has to take. I mean, there's no, because we're a small club. We will have to, everybody, ab ek hi jana bar role nahi le sakta. So at least 2 Wednesdays, you should be able to take some role. And you tick there, okay? Yeah, I'm taking this role on this Wednesday and this role on this Wednesday.
And one speech, definitely one speech, mandatory one speech.
Speech वगैरह जब भी करो, अब when you're not taking a role, you take the speech. But then, at least twice in a month, you should be taking some role. Everybody should be taking some role. Otherwise, it's like, everybody ek machi bazaar ki tarah, okay, next Wednesday, what is happening? So there's so much of uncertainty throughout the week. कि next week क्या होगा, next week क्या होगा. एक ही month का पूरा planning करके रखो. Everybody, I know I won't be able to attend on 3rd Wednesday. I will take up a role on this Wednesday and that Wednesday. And then whatever, places are left, then we can look for it. It will be like, it will be sorted for a month.
Okay, I think Kyra wants to say something. Give us, yes, Kyra.
I was saying something similar to that only, but see, we had tried this in our first term and people were not filling up the forms. The Excel sheet which we had prepared, we had put it out and people were not filling it. So we will have to
let's do it in the class only, in the sessions only. Immediately after the meeting, let's do it then and there. Google Sheet, you upload Google Sheet then and there. At least, all those who are attending the meeting, at least they do it then and there. And the rest 3-4 are left that we can send messages ki please fill this, please fill this. After some time, things will be streamlined.
And in case of table topics also, I think we'll restrict to a count, maybe 7 or something. It's not that 10 goes on and on and on. So we'll have this kind of discipline, and also we will give more opportunities to our club members to speak and practice more, rather than giving, most of the guests will come and then they will have fun here. They will speak, practice. But our team, our club members would also get more opportunity to practice rather than inviting each one to come and then speak. And and one more thing, last thing about the feedbacks. We keep asking feedbacks from people. So that is also, I think we can save 2 to 3 minutes in that, because, there are common visitors, and then if we again and again, we keep asking them their feedbacks, they will also keep saying the same thing. And for the sake of saying something, they will say something.
I think I agree with Naren.
Restrict to 2 feedbacks and 2 guests.
That's all. That's all.
That
That kind of discipline.
What we can do is we can just make a rule that anybody outsider, I mean the guest who's going to come to us can attend, maybe like 2 meetings a month, that's all. So that we get more people from outside, the same people are not being in the rotational practice also. At the same time, other people also, come up to our club and they can go for it.
Sneha, please go ahead.
Right, so adding on to what Naren has said, his suggestions are really good. If we have guests, so more than 2 guests, I don't think we should be asking them to introduce themselves while the meeting is going on. If there are 2 guests, understandable. If there are more than 2 guests, I think we can request them to introduce themselves in the chat box, and we can obviously acknowledge. Second is same thing in terms of feedback. If more than 2 guests, we can take it on the chat box. And if there are table topics, let's stick to certain number of table topics. And if there are 5 table topics, if we are giving 2 to guests, 3 should go to the members. I mean, the ratio should be always the guest should be more. I'm sorry.
Our members should get more.
Members should be more than the guests, so that everybody in the team or in the club gets the opportunity. So I very well agree to what Naren is saying. And the last point that I wanted to say is that I'm not sure if you still have this problem. This was there when I was a VPM initially, that if someone is taking up a role and if that person is not able to make time that particular day, or then that person needs to take up the responsibility to ensure that the role is filled by someone else. I don't think we should make the EC members run to fill in that role if the person is not available, unless it is an emergency wherein the person really cannot contribute. So whoever is taking up the role, and if they're not able to make it that day, I think it should be the responsibility of that person to ensure that it is filled in by another member. So they need to coordinate with others to fill in that role, so that the EC members don't have to do it every time.
So completely agree with Sneha. And for that, to streamline that, what can be done, as soon as you get for this week, who are the role players, that list should be put up in the description of the group, so that everybody knows who is the role player. You don't have to scroll and, find who the role player is. And if I have to check with somebody, who I have to check up with. Okay. So that list kind of a thing, it should be a complete regular list of all the members and who is in which role. So that kind of an Excel sheet. So we know, okay, these are the members who don't have role this time. And if they are a speaker, just write speaker in front of them. So even if supposing I have taken up a role and some emergency have come up and I can't take that role. So I don't have to look out, acha, kaun khali hai? Kiske paas nahi? So I go to 4 people, say, no, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I go to the group description and I see, okay, this person is doing this. So this person is left. Let me just connect with this person. Aditya, please 1 second. One more thing very important that I wanted to share. I shared with the Kahira also, and I shared with Aditya also. And now with the new EC coming in, one more thing, what I'm fearing is, we don't see a very good attendance. And those people who are not coming for the meetings, they will be the first, that's my fear is, they'll be the first one to drop off for next quarters or next 6 months membership. Okay, they will be the first ones to get dropped off. So it's important, whoever's taking care of membership, that those members who have not been coming, please check on them, why they have not been coming, and just make them come and attend, make them feel special, so that at least they don't drop off. Because हमारी वो कम होती जा रही है बढ़ने की जगह.
वो attendance का Nirmit, what I understand, people are not available on Wednesdays. They have their own other commitments which have come up after they've joined the club. We'll connect with them. We'll try to ask them if they can come in first half of the meeting, give their speeches, and then drop off. That's not a problem. We need to understand why are we losing.
Yes. So we need to understand why some people are not able to come, because otherwise, if they're not getting out of the club anything, they will feel, why should I pay the next membership fee? So they are going to drop off, and our numbers are going to reduce. So we have to take special care of that. That's why I just wanted, I wrote this to Kaira also, and I wrote this to Aditya also.
Also, if we are following the mentor process, if we're still following the mentor process, whoever is taking up the role this time should be the mentor next time, so that we don't have to keep searching for mentors. I'm not sure if this
we'll restart it.
That's what we used to do earlier. Whoever is taking up a role this time, for example, if I'm the accounter for this meeting, then I will be the mentor for whoever will be the accounter for next meeting.
That is without fail. That is fine. But then what I was thinking was, and who will be the mentor for the speeches?
We will have a mentor-mentee list.
Yeah, those are in process. Nirmit, I've also already given you your name.
You've given me my?
I've given you a mentor already. Thing. If in case I haven't, let me know. Who all don't have mentors over here, please message me. So we'll try and figure that out.
The mentor who was mentoring my speech, HSC, she's going to be my mentor throughout?
You can request her first. If she says no, then we'll look for another one.
Okay. Okay.
Can we conclude the meeting?
Yeah.
I think we
Sorry,
are good.
Go
Let's
ahead.
have dinner now. No more longer duration meeting. We'll take decision in next meeting.
Okay, cool.
But then
Thank you so
actually
much.
lot of work is being done by just staying and doing it and finishing it off.
Okay.
Nancy,
Thank
you
you
can
everyone for the valuable contribution in this meeting. We have discussed so many issues pertaining to when we should hold the meeting, timings, and how to arrange systems so that we spend less time other than the meeting day. This is very important for all of us to ensure that we spend time on developing systems and following those systems so that we don't spend time on these things. Nupur will come out with some suggestions and we will look into it and then follow rigorously.
Sure.
Thank you everyone for joining the meeting, and I adjourn this meeting till the next week and Wednesday when we meet for our weekly meeting. Thank you everyone. Yes, Nirmit.
Suggestion, whatever was discussed, whatever you, after this, EC committee can meet, and as the minutes of the meeting, this is all decided, you can just put it in the group. That would be helpful. So that others who have dropped off or who are
Bhavesh
left.
will do that as a secretary. Bhavesh will do that as a secretary.
Yeah, because I've not seen any minutes of the meeting so far in the group. So.
Okay, Kyra, you can stop the recording.
I just have one thing